everybody. Welcome back to another Sty Guys video. Ton, Lon, Aaron, and P-Niv. 2 special guests today. It's gonna be a banger of a video.
Dolly and Reed couldn't make the show, but we gotta make do.
It's gonna be sick. I think we're gonna get into announcements right off the bat here. Let's get into it. Waka waka,
It's time for announcements. Jackson, why don't we get it started?
Announcements. Let's go. Okay. Kindness Week. All week this week was a huge hit. It was awesome. Everybody participated. There was kindness on the wall. Everybody was showing kindness. It was a great week.
This is a great way to get the students motivated, engaged with the school culture. I thought the kindness this week was insane.
It was awesome.
I'd like to say.
We were all really impressed with everybody. And yeah.
We just want to appreciate the support and stuff when it comes to leadership events.
Yep.
Some more approaching news coming up here. We got Ski Day coming up this Friday is for the juniors. Next Friday, their forms are going to be due. And then that's on the 5th of March. And then March 12th is when they're actually going to be going skiing. So juniors, make sure you get your ski forms in by.
I know when seniors went, it was a lot of fun that we all went skiing. Everybody went out, had a good time. So make sure not to wait at all. Get your ski forms in as fast as possible so you make sure that you go on that trip.
It is super fun, yeah. So March 12th is the day you're going to be skiing.
Forms need to be in by the 5th? Yep, perfect.
So a week ahead. Concession, to be honest, is kind of booming. Kids are loving the food. I think it's one of the greatest ideas that the school's come up with. Just free.
I think the best thing is let's put an emphasis on what days free food.
Oh yeah, Mondays and Fridays. But I mean, like even on Wednesdays, $5 for some decent food. It's honestly such a great thing what Miss G and their crew's doing. So
donations are very much asked for because that's how we're gonna keep this running throughout the entire year. You have a couple extra. You have some change in your pocket. Give it to them.
Even like 10 cents makes a difference.
Anything helps. It helps us out really a lot. Kindness Cafe last week was run by Aaron, Louie, and Sketch all week.
Mary and Meg.
Yeah, Mary and Meg helped out as well. That went really well. Everybody was buying drinks. There was some freckled lemonade. There was coffees. There was floats. All delicious things. Are we gonna be doing them again?
We'll be doing it later in the year.
Yeah, later in the year. So look out for when we're doing it again, and then yeah.
Another important thing is Kindness Bingo is actually going on through next week as well.
Kindness Bingo.
Yeah, so Kindness Bingo, there's going to be a winner announced this week. They're just at the front of the office there. If you pick up one of those sheets, there's some tasks. You got to fill out the entire sheet, and once you're done, you can sign your name on it and put it in the box. And
how easy is it just to be kind? You get a little check. Easy money.
Winner gets a free lunch.
Free lunch. More free food is awesome. I would do pretty much close to anything for free food. So.
I think that should be it for announcements, Jackson, eh?
Yep, so.
Not a jam-packed week. We got a new segment coming up. Actually, oops, what to say? We got a new segment that's coming up future, but we're going to start it off with a top 10 with our special guest, P-Niv. Why don't we send
it on off to top 10. Top 10 segment, big day today. We're doing another top 10 on items that you're able to ingest. Today we got drinks and
drinks.
I think a drum roll's in order for our special guest we got today.
I think so.
So everybody got a drum roll, please. P-Niv.
Welcome to the show, man.
Welcome to the show, P-Niv.
Thank you for having me. I'm glad to be here. Let's get into it, though. Obviously, number one, it's a hard pick. I'd say.
Go 10 to 1.
10 to 1? Yeah, okay. We'll put these 3 off to the side then.
Oh, he's giving us a sneak peek.
So, obviously, number 10. Let's start off. You're drinking a pop, man. It's got sugar. Who's getting a diet?
What if they
number
have
10.
Yeah, what if they have diabetes, P-Niv?
If you have diabetes, that's okay. No offense at all to diabetes people.
Diet Coke is as well. I'm not a fan of aspartame.
Coke Zero. Aspartame is in rat poisoning, so I really do not think that I would be drinking this. I can agree.
And aspartame apparently also causes cancer, so.
Everything causes cancer.
Everything does cause cancer.
According to the state of California.
Zero sugar.
Yes.
That's number 9. Everybody likes a good iced tea, but it's 0 sugar, so it is good.
9.
And I'd say maybe the pomegranate ginger ale.
Pomegranate ginger ale.
Everybody loves pomegranates, but
It's not
it's
really.
a good flavor, but I like the classics. You
I don't
know.
think I've tried it maybe once or twice. It's
They're
not
solid,
bad.
actually.
They're pretty good, but it's
I
not
like-
something I would buy.
I
on a
like
consistent
Sprite
basis.
Trans more.
Yes, but Sprite Cranberry is good.
Definitely orange Fanta next.
Pomegranate is basically like the worst version of cranberries.
You know, orange Fanta, it's a classic, but too bad they don't really make the bottles anymore. I kind of like the bottles.
Bottles of what?
Of Fanta.
Fanta?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. Fanta's good. It's definitely an ideal flavor to like other orange drinks, so that definitely makes it stand out.
I'd rather orange Sprite.
Next,
I agree. I do not agree. No way. No
spicy water.
way.
Spicy water.
Spicy water. It's literally lemon. It's lemon Sprite.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
Lemon lime.
Yeah.
Lemon lime.
Spicy water.
It's
No,
not.
It's delicious.
I drink Fanta over Sprite.
What?
Can't open that one.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
And I'd say grape Fanta.
I don't agree with that.
I don't
I'm not a
agree.
fan of grape flavors. They bring me back to like
The childhood days.
fake. Like it does not taste like.
It's like,
grape
oh,
at all.
it's like, oh, I'm sick. Mom, I'm sick. Here,
Yeah.
take this shot of frickin'
Cough syrup.
Cough syrup.
No. That's when we have the next one come in. Everybody knows. You got a sore throat, sore tummy. You have a Canada Dry, fixes it. Therefore, number
Well
4.
deserved spot.
I agree with that.
Next,
Back
I'd
when
say
they made with real ginger.
I'd say the A&W root beer.
A&W root beer's.
It's pretty banger,
I love A&W.
but
root
I
beer.
wouldn't say it's the best.
A&W
You
root
know?
beer is second place for me.
It's definitely better than that other brand. What is it called?
Sparks.
Yeah.
No way.
No, not Barks. Mug.
Mug, yeah. Mug.
Barks
Yeah,
is my favorite.
yeah.
Sparks is
Sparks
number
is
one.
best.
You guys
Yeah.
think
Sparks better than.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sparks is number
Really?
one. The
Yeah.
worst, can we talk about something quickly? The worst thing ever? Why is the worst kind of A&W root beer the A&W root beer that you get at A&W?
Yeah.
Because it's so watered down, like it doesn't even taste that good. It doesn't, like this is like carbonated and stuff. The other stuff is just drinking like water. pretty
used
much.
You gotta-
to be
you gotta
better.
do that
It
TikTok
used-
syrup
A&W
pack where you
beverages
just get
used to
the
be better
syrup.
because they didn't have ice in their drinks.
Yeah, no, now it's just absolute garbage. Like I prefer this if it was like you had like a cup of stuff that you got from A&W, that would probably be like back here, way behind everything else. But this, I agree with top 3. I may rate it higher, but I agree with top.
If this was a bottle, it'd be a close number 1. Close number 1.
It is a bottle.
No,
like
no,
glass.
the glass bottles.
Oh, okay.
That's where it's at. Obviously, you know, we got Red Powerade, drink of athletes. We're gonna put that at number
I have a
2.
controversial question though. Are you more of a Powerade or Gatorade kind of guy?
Everybody knows Gatorade is superior, but there's no Gatorade in the vending machine.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Oh, here's another controversial question. Do you prefer the, you know, like the new or the Powerade bottles with the little pull-up thing, or do you prefer the Gatorade Twisties?
Everybody knows Gatorade Twisties.
But-
you
but-
bite it with your teeth, and you twist the bottle, and then you gulp it down.
But the one thing I don't.
Better value, but the twisties, man.
But I agree. The one thing that I kind of like the Powerade style bottle better is because if you get it from like a 7-Eleven, they always smell terrible. The caps.
And
They
the
smell-
Powerade.
Everybody's been touching the top of it and everything like
I'm
that.
not
Then you're
drinking
putting-
enough Gatorade.
Then you're putting your mouth on it. Like at least the Powerade one has a little cap you take off. You know, no
Yeah.
one's hands were
Yeah.
touching this thing.
The Powerade also
good
more
point, actually.
That
durable.
is a good point.
I never thought
They
about
all smell the same, and they all smell terrible. The Gatorade ones. I barely
Yeah.
ever drink like with the cap on. I always take the cap all the way off, even the twisty.
All right, everybody knows
Your number
what's gonna
one?
be number 1. Nestea Cool. Easy to down. It's tasty. You know,
Everybody
it's
loves
not
iced tea.
I've
carbonated.
been
Like
drinking iced tea since I was.
I could drink 5 of these in probably about an hour. That's how good they are.
I couldn't agree more with the iced tea part. All right, let's start off with Aaron though, and see what's your rating on this top 10 list.
I want to make a little.
Like, this is his
a little
list that we're
change
rating.
here. Let's actually switch these.
That's actually a banging split.
No, I disagree. I disagree.
All right,
Slam.
let's
I
get
so
Aaron's, let's get
disagree.
Aaron's initial rating on
My
this
initial
list.
rating, I'd give it like a 9 out of 10, 8.5 out of 10. It's pretty bang on, honestly. Like that lineup at the front there, like it's definitely up there. I'm really sad that everything's 50 cents more in the vending machines now, because it just makes it harder. It's like, oh, Looney, boom.
Yeah. I disagree.
I need $1.50. Yeah.
I disagree with this.
What's your rating though?
My rating.
What would you switch out?
My rating. What was your rating, Aaron?
Mine was 9, 8.5.
9. I give it's pretty good. Like I just like these are like I understand this, but I would change them, but this is still understandable. I probably give it like an 8.5. Give it an 8.5.
8.5.
I think that's pretty solid.
To be honest, I don't really care about this. Like this bottom half is fine. Like honestly, they're kind of garbage. I only care about the top 3, and they're all there. So I'd give this like a 9 out of 10 as well. Like, it's a solid. I don't have any complaints. To be honest.
If I was swapping anything out, I actually had like a lot of these at the collection cabaret or the.
They're good.
We were down in those like
they
crazy.
they like I think they have aspartame in them. I think they do, or maybe it's.
They're very
stevia.
they're a lot more tea tasting than sweet.
Yeah, that's what I
Which
like. about
it's kind of good actually.
Yeah, that's what I like about it. Like I like not sweet teas.
Yeah.
Anyways,
All in all, Parker, great job. Great
Yeah.
job with the list.
I can agree. This is our final.
I honestly might think this is the least controversial list.
Jackson had to get a little bit controversial with the grape and the orange. You know, that's Jackson for you. I'm not
Thanks,
surprised
Parker.
the X-ray flavors more.
We'll see you boys. We'll see you guys back at the table. We'll see you there.
Going off the edge on a
I'm thinking that Parker's list wasn't too bad, to be honest.
I agree with Parker's list. There was like a couple little things that we moved around, but other than that, like
Probably one of the best lists.
probably
out
one
there.
of the most accurate lists that we all agreed with.
Uh-huh.
Hopefully you guys agree too. Leave comments down below. See what you guys think on them. We also last week,
Oh right. The underdog of the competition.
the spaceship took the W. Like I said,
The second closest was Reed by like 13, and Jackson had like 22 or something.
Yup.
Like that. So
big day, big day.
We all call him cheater, but he won. So maybe he proved us wrong. But
W's. That's all we take. Let's go. It's gonna be an even bigger hit. We have alumni coming back.
a returning legend.
Legend is an understatement of this person that we have coming on next. Mr. Ted Beck is our interviewer today.
He's returning back to HSS.
Big deal. I saw as soon as he walked into the school today, everybody was just ecstatic. Everybody loves Beck. Beck is awesome.
It is super cool that he decided to show up for a little visit and say hi. So, I mean, why don't we send that off to
Yeah.
Aaron and Dally today, because Reed ain't here today, so Aaron's filling in the shoes. Important role. We'll see you guys there.
See you there.
Hope you guys enjoy the interview.
So we're here today with Mr. Beck. He was a longtime teacher at the school before his retirement last year. Well-deserved retirement, I may say. Mr. Beck, how long had you been teaching before you retired?
I've taught 33 years, 31 here at Houston Secondary.
And before HSS, you were...
Cassiar Secondary for 2 years. Yeah.
What was your favorite part about teaching?
Well, I'm feeling it today. Actually, just being back in the building with students that I know, and it's that relationship piece that you get to know people, they get to know you. You help them learn, but it's that relation. The fact that you get to know each other. You know what turns people on to learning, what turns them off from it. That sort of thing.
What was your favorite class that you taught? I feel like I know this one.
My favorite, like the favorite course.
Yeah, your favorite subject to teach.
I taught more math than anything, but you know, when we went to middle school and I was doing all the academics, that when looking back, that was the most meaningful part for me, like doing where it wasn't just one subject. It was, you know, dealing with all of the academics.
So
Though teaching fly fishing, it wasn't that bad either, going out to the lake and going fishing.
I was kind of expecting that one.
yeah, and I was a little bit disappointed last year when COVID and everything got shut down. I was like, oh, now we're gonna go fishing with Beck.
Yeah.
That was a personal favorite of mine too.
And being teaching for 33 years, obviously, you have a lot of memories. But did any of them stand out to you?
You know, there's so many good ones, and especially when you don't see someone for quite a while, but you taught them, and then you, like just yesterday on the ski trails, there was a former student home visiting family. She's in her mid-30s, and we just like reconnect just automatically. So there's that sort of thing. You know, there's sad stuff too, because over the years, you know, a number of students that I taught, some have passed away. Some since they left high school. A few while they were still in high school. So there's those sad moments. But I tend to focus more on the happy stuff. But it's no surprise. What do I remember? It's those connections with people. The fact that I look around here and there's a bunch of people here. You three included. I taught one. Each of you taught one of your parents, right? And so there's that connection. Having stayed in the same community, taught in the same small town, there's that connection that I taught. I taught people, and then years later taught their kids. And actually, when I realized that Proctor's grandmother came to school as an adult student, so I actually taught Landon's grandmother at one point.
That's pretty cool. 3 generations.
Yeah.
So you're for everyone who knows you, we all know that you're very passionate about your teaching. Where does that passion come from?
Well, I know part of it, you get to be in a classroom and you get an audience, right? And so I would imagine that some of it gets to be that I got an audience, and that would excite me. Like I think about when we would get all of middle school together, I'd be up on top of a table because I could, and whether or not everyone was listening to me, there's that. I think. I know. In terms of learning, that's my mom, and who instilled in us, the concept of lifelong learning without ever telling us the importance of lifelong learning. It was just the way she lived. Like she was a medical doctor and then gave up practice, and then years later went back to school, got published when she was 70 years old. Until her dementia took over, she was always learning new things. So there's that. I do love learning. I love learning new things, and I found that I enjoyed helping other people learn things.
We've both experienced that passion firsthand. Like, I remember coming into middle school some mornings I'm like, how is this man so excited about math at 8 a.m. in the morning? But that kind of thing is what we like to have, and it really makes things exciting, and it's a good change for a school environment. Makes things nice.
Thanks, Dale.
And now, obviously, you've been asked this question a lot today, even by myself. But have you been enjoying retirement?
Retirement. Right? Yes, I am enjoying it, and one of the great things is that I didn't leave. Thank goodness I'm no longer teaching. It wasn't I was dying to get out of here. I left having enjoyed it right up till the end. Even the weird 3 months of COVID teaching, did April through June. My last full day with all the students in the school was Pi Day last year. Well, that's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool way to finish off. Now I'm enjoying that I don't have to rush places. I don't have 10 different things on my mind. I'm exercising like crazy, doing some schooling myself, and now, hopefully, a little bit of mentorship work with new teachers in the district.
So we went around and we interviewed a few people and just asked them what they remembered of you and what they thought about you. You're a big staple in this school, and you made an impact on a lot of people's lives. So we just went and asked people some questions. So we'd like to play those for you now.
Beck is the life of our school. He used to run our assemblies, and he cares about every single kid and our work ethic and what we do in class.
Hey, Mr. Beck. Just wanted to let you know that I really appreciated your time here, and that all the passion that you brought to your job, and also just kind of the fun that you also brought to the building, and just the way that you led the way.
Mr. Beck, Thomas Searby here.
No kidding.
Seeing you standing today in the middle of the T, addressing students with that wonderful look on your face reminded me of good times. And I just wanted to once again say thank you so much for being a mentor, for being a friend, and for being an amazing teacher and a pinnacle of Houston Secondary School. We miss you dearly. Thank you for everything.
Thanks for always making sure I had fun. And you made sure I understood everything. I can appreciate it more than I can say it. Thank you very much, Mr. Beck.
Beck, I appreciate how you always care about students and you always take the time to acknowledge their greatnesses and then tell them what to improve on.
Mr. Beck, you're an incredible teacher, and we really miss having you at the school.
Mr. Beck, you are an incredible fisherman.
I like to think I still do that, or will be anyway.
My first stint in HSS started off with a 2-year journey with Beck as my pod teacher. He was definitely one of the men I looked up to in my life. Being, he's up there for me. Like Beck and Richmond were two of the biggest role models for me in the school. So they're just definitely. I was sad to see him go last year, but I was really excited for him to get underway with his retirement and enjoying the freedoms of not having to come into work. But he's just a really great guy, all in all. Glad to have him as my neighbor. So obviously you made a large impact on the school here.
And this is just a small number of people that we've asked. If you go around asking people who've been here, you won't hear many bad things about this guy. And him teaching here as long as he has, he's affected a lot of people in a very good way. He's just been a great personality to have at the school for this long.
He's definitely a staple of a man, a prodigy at the school. We're very happy that you came in today, that we got to see you.
Thanks, sure. It's good to see you. I wish we could shake hands. Thanks very much. Thanks a lot.
All right, guys. I think that'll be everything for the 5th episode of the Sty Guys.
You're so tall, Peanut.
Oh, welcome back, boys.
We got Peanut back
for
here.
having us.
We got Aaron. 2 co-hosts today. Leave your comments on what you want to see in our videos. Leave your comments on who else you want to see guest star in our videos.
Feel free to let us know how the top 10 went. Suggestions are always open.
Don't forget, Sty Guys TikTok.
It is a little lacking right now. Louis ain't posting any content.
Sty Guys TikTok managed by our one and only cameraman.
Louis Captain. No, Smooth Louis. Check him out on TikTok, Smooth Louis. He's got like 50K
We
followers.
got actually pretty nice. YouTube, Instagram, you know the deal. You know the rule. Go give us a follow, like and share.
I want to see lots of comments on the new YouTube.
You know what? We need to get Tristan Niven following our Instagram page.
Yeah, that's gonna happen too.
Sty Guys are taking over social media.
That's right.
We're taking over.
Anyways, guys, that should wrap up everything. Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you guys next week, and catch you later.